Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact, don't ask, grab reactions, jacked, attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used.
Zor might notice this. No, the Na'Vi getting their first bit of contact. They're in a nice position here, quite far towards the west, very close by towards FaZe as well. But the Misfit's going to be swinging past.
Wrong time to pull up. Wrong compound to be pulling up at. Looks like they will continue the approach towards it, though. At least. Certainly so. It is going to be quite close, though, especially if both vehicles going over at the same time. I'll be unlucky. Can actually pay off for them, to be honest with you, if they don't know where they're going to be. Oh, yes, they did go over in the end. That's rather unlucky for Furax. They're not having a best of run with these Mirados and Vans. Uphill struggle. Continue the road, at least. They do have 3 up. Separated, which is kind of concerning. There is no one in the middle to actually get a res off if needed. Sophia with the shots onto Fuzzface. Do FaZe take this one head on, or do they avoid it again? They've seen a few fights so far. They're going for the usual 2-2 split. Edgy bets. Bunker down. Take a couple.
Yeah, and an ETG are taking the compound from them too.
Not the best of positions, to be honest with you, taking this fight. I mean, no one wants to be in a fight at the best of times, but you don't really gain too much from this. With the circle how it is at the moment, you're looking at very lucky if it goes towards like Obert area. Get a northern circle. Huge chances of the southern swing. We'll see if Pixel can get in off on this one. Markloff's down. A little bit of a tag. Good grenade though comes through. Knocks him on his backside. Now it comes down to a one-man standing, fight. I believe. Oh yeah, this is
Na'Vi against FaZe.
Look at this as well. The backups arrived because they're being shot at. I wonder if they called for this, or this is just them reconsolidating themselves to get... No, they're not coming straight back here, so they've not seen... They've seen Na'Vi, surely they have.
Oh, Gustav just got completely surrounded. Both players peeking at the same time. Senyu flush it in the end, but Tab got the knock. Uber now, they're backed away. FaZe are on the back foot, but look at Bestlock's position. That completely outdoes them. Tab there finds Uber. This is clinical. This is swift. This is Na'Vi outplaying FaZe. And honestly, in a circle like this, I'm surprised. I know that sounds a little bit almost condescending, but FaZe are normally very strong. They all hold their own sort of ground normally, but look at Na'Vi just sweeping through this, keeping control. Now, they didn't expect while the other teams wasted potential turn up. Senyu's been knocked. Now, I'm not sure if a flush is available. They're pretty close. They're not that far away. They're slightly southeast of Na'Vi's position, and FaZe are running north, so they're kind of behind and to the right. So they can definitely have some vision here, and it's raise your edge to pile in as well. FaZe, there's no escape in this.
I suppose that shows firsthand the detriment of a 2-2 split. When a team like Na'Vi pulls up and you bring all your players together and tie them up as a unit, it's too little too late. You know, in a scenario where it's 2 players, there is a bit of remorse though. Alright, that's a big scalp to take. Best of luck taken. 1 point, so some revenge and a point. And a bit of damage towards Na'Vi. First victim. IT finds him, flushes him. FaZe Clan working the way in here. 1-2, thank you. Mika on the other hand. Easy kills for him. Red line. Oh god, that's a stand and a half. Straight through the city center. Both of them are dead. We lose 2 teams back to back.
Yeah, I think Pozo's going to be kind of popping, and I know I need Jesus in my life, but, you know, it needs to calm down a little bit. Very loud. Adepts holding the building. They are in the new circle. They're currently kind of the line that's drawn as such. Red line are behind Na'Vi, all that remains of them, so that's still a factor, and Noki just holds the ground, just going to hold the push. Senyu sadly can't do much about that, really. Going to be picked up by the nade, flushed out. Na'Vi had a good position.
A very strong individual as a player, and as a fragger. It won't be the easiest run in the world. Oh, that is so many dead people. The hell just happened there? Nuclear Penguin's gone. Batulan also, Northern Lights still fragging away, picking up points slowly but surely. Fuzzface doesn't realize how lucky he's been by rotating slowly down the hillside. He's actually going to be out of the line of sight, I believe, of Ents, who've now rocked up to this party as well. So, wasted potential. They might get the shock here. They might be looking for Fuzzface as a solo snake.
Single angles, so there's only certain routes. Oh, Tomo, what's... Tier 1 entertainment. Tier 7 head. I mean, it's just amazing. I love Tomo so much. Mika going on the pusher, that's pretty wild. Rushing into a Fuzzface, one by one they come.
If that's also the same train of thought from the players, you'd be wondering, should we come down now? Should we move away from this? Raise your edge, Wildcats, Northern Lights. Loads of work to do. Loads and loads of work. Navi seem to have a different opinion, and they're actually working their way to the north. Either that, or they're just trying to work their way out of line of sight of people, but there's so many teams looking that way, there's nothing really you can do. I'd expect Kemba to fall simultaneously. Yeah, the blue's here for him. He's been claimed. He might not even be able to have time to get the heal off. Bye-bye, Navi. 12th position. Squeaky holding, raise your edge, gunpoint from the crater's edge into the crater fields. Wildcats still have to make the run. I honestly feel for raise your edge and Wildcats here, there's no way out of this one. They've got an open valley to do, and two teams just staring down the barrel at them. Whichever teams take the point, that's the big question. It's not if they die, it's when they die.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what Northern Lights do now that they're in a, having a couple of players up, right? Having all 4 players this time. It's gonna be pretty fun. Raise your edge to try and make the run, and it's gonna be Ents to claim a few. The Wildcats have gone down. Too surprising at that point. The spray from Squeaky, surprisingly really good from that range. Perfectus nabs the kill away, but that's pretty good work. And yeah, it's a bit of a land grab between the two, but with points and players instead of land. That was a really bad analogy. Well done, Lauren. It's only your job to talk about video games. But Nail-Up is also found. But is the flush going to come through for Ents, or will Northern Lights steal that away? Ooh, Spyro's just managed to knock himself. So it looks like Squeaky has got the points, but while all this happened, Northern Lights have started to get a little bit more attention than maybe they'd like. Ents have quickly turned their attention towards them, and now the fire's coming in from Haiku. It's coming from Red Zone. All the players that had some sort of vision towards this, even though not particularly safe on the circle, have looked up towards that hill, and they've seen 3...
Squeaky, God knows how, mountainside, but really, what do you have to work with? Absolutely jack.
Yeah.
Haiku and Red Zone are going to be feeling the full force of that as well. I suppose that's the issue, right?
Yeah.
All these teams over here have just, all roads lead to Pozo now, and anyone that's in Pozo's happy.
Yeah. Bang on. I don't think anyone's particularly safe up here. They're all waiting for each other to die, right? I was like, hopefully you guys move first. Hopefully we can get the points and you trying to make the run, and Northern Lights are going to be doing that. But towards Haiku, they've decided to ignore this Ents threat that was building, kind of make sure that the terrain keeps them somewhat safe. When you think about it, that big rock's only going to be so accessible for so long until the blue kind of covers it off. We are seeing Red Zone considering a way out, but Haiku's not allowing them much room to leave. Amon does go down eventually. Atomical does find him, and Macindog's already in the car on the go. Atomical desperately wants his teammate up. Maybe he can even get him on his feet. Macindog's already on the move, going to look towards that little ridge line. Probably able to prone there as well. Spyro on the play. You're looking to try and avoid wasted potential there. The bigger oh my god, did it reach him? Oh, that was so close, that molly. Ents trying to make their hike down the hill as well. Rustomar gets found by one, and let's see if any of them get a trade back. The nades there, they've got high ground, but it's very hard to fight down into these lower ground areas. Everyone can just kind of sit under the rocks. You can see all the nades coming out. Squeaky, Pixie, looking to clear this out, and they're doing okay, but there's still threats.
There is, and they're from afar as well, Lauren. That knock that initially came through by WP was actually stolen. Better luck next time. Front and center compound outside of Pozo. Height advantage looking through the little windows. They can get involved in all these fights. I like the ideology from Macindat to be able to move up here and try and pin Northern Lights outside of the circle or dead to rights. But it's still a 3 versus 1. It's still Northern Lights. They have utility. You can tell by his health. It's looking rather scarce. The initial molly, he got lucky on that one. If those flames had even licked him, he'd have been dead. More mollies come through. NLT know where he is, and they want to get rid of him. If they do that, they might stand a chance of being able to just lay down on the plateau and prone for survivability. Vehicle smoking, not fully dead yet. Red zone best position for now, but no, actually, I'm talking rubbish. Look at that. That is just an open, straight riverbed down.
Yeah.
No one really in the north should survive this. This is looking,
much utility
if
would
they
it
don't
need?
get pushed, yeah, to smoke all that up.
8 smokes on
Better
Squeaky.
luck
I mean,
next
he's
time.
given it a good try. Maybe Squeaky could do something. 8 smokes, 3'd up. He's got the gear and he's got the utility. 7 kills for Rens. This is good. I mean, you know, we won't see more from them, but every team is about to look this way. I mean, if 2 players make it off this hillside, I'll be really impressed. It's going to be very hard for most of these teams. And here we go. We're already seeing Red Zone trying to make their play. Maybe going to try and just frag out, right? Like, the plan might be get the kills in front of us, because as soon as we leave this plateau, we are super open to Pozo. Already 8 adepts diving in. You've got everyone else just trying to find this sort of damage. Northern Lights receiving a face full of it as well. Spyro's down a little bit lower. Ent's trying to get a little bit of an angle on it. Noki's already found one of Redline. That's Ivus gone. So again, we're seeing all the teams on the hillside struggling to move off it. Red Zone finding Ents, finding Northern Lights. These are the kills they want to get. That's 5 kills for them now. That could be 6. It is. Not bad at all. Northern Lights get eliminated. Ents now try and make the run. They get put down as well. We're down to 5 teams. And Red Zone, do they make it off this hillside?
This has all just been brought to a head by better luck next time controlling that front compound. The priority compound, the major compound, you can call it whatever you like. It's dominating the map. You can jump up on the side walls of it, and you can look through the little portholes, windows. Your body isn't exposed. You can get your gun over there. You're pretty safe. Will you silhouette now and again? Yes, of course you will, to a maximum with a sniper. Oh, look at this. They're just being mowed down. And that's the power of that building in this scenario. 2 teams remaining. And, well, Misfits, they are outside of it. Kind of an even standoff at the moment. Circle favorable to no one. That's a bit of a misplay. The initial engagement like that...
Circle's cut. Better luck next time could, like, really just strangle this one out. Really bring it home against the Misfits. He knows where another player is. That information will be called. It'll be said. Be like, okay, one here by, you know, the dump truck. Okay, let's find out where the other player is. Just these 2 teams, and their positioning from earlier on in Pozo has definitely helped things out. So the flush should be coming anytime soon, or the bleed out, really. 10 seconds till the circle moves. I don't know how long the Misfits can really hold on to this. Zombrie's looking for a way to make a move, but I think Arctics should be watching that, if not Fate. Yeah, they've got that all sewn up. They know these scenarios, they know the lines. Unless a player mistake happens, this should be better luck next time's game every day of the week. Molly goes in. Another avenue of approach denied. And, well, not a bad shot, but they need more of those.
Being gate kept properly here, the lads. It's rather unfortunate. Smokes up. Gives them some kind of movement. Better luck next time. Have a lot of utility. They could just commit to it all. Big headshot. Big nade. One man standing, and they've got to know where he is. All the information in the world. There is a response with the 2 times, but I don't think it's going to be good. This should be wrapped up anytime soon. Fire through the smoke. Hiding behind the dump truck. Can you get any remorse? Can you get any kills? No, you cannot.